pause it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another In the Garage. The Suburban engine number 2 this time, I guess.
In the garage, in a different garage.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the Suburban number 2, so I don't know if you guys have watched the number 1, but
you need to.
Yeah, you need to move over.
Twist your camera. You need to.
Yeah, will you twist the camera? 'Cause I can only move so much off the carpet.
What do you mean?
There you go.
What difference does it make whether you're on the carpet or not? Because you're just on the other
you
carpet.
You got to stand on your star.
Yeah.
You don't want to get off the star on the stage.
It doesn't matter where you are.
I'm on my star. I'm on my position.
It does. It makes me like the shadow moves different. It makes my boobs look bigger.
Well,
now look at them. They look huge now, man. Everyone's gonna be like, man.
Well, you should go to the gym, work out, find a treadmill. Like, don't you have like some?
You want them to look bigger?
Don't you have some transmissions laying around or something that you can bench press?
Start bench pressing and trannies. Yeah. All right, let's get on this. What do we got going on here?
This thing would work.
There we go. See?
I could put you down there. I could put you down there, and then your head will poke up. Nobody's got to stare.
I was gonna stare at my boobs.
Yeah.
Gotta pay for that premium service.
There. That buzz. I don't know if I can deal with this buzz. I tried to set up for karaoke. Anyway, so on this episode, we're going to be yanking this motor out of this truck.
Get out of there.
So, let's see. Let me see if this is set up right here. I think it is. But we're going to be listening. This one's going to be a little different. We have audio on the video. So we're going to have to just pause it and start it if you want to say something. Okay, you ready?
Ready. Here we go, everybody.
You might want to take one of your ears out because it's going to play through these speakers.
Thank you.
No, it's not gonna fit. We need a wrench. What are you doing, man?
There's no pins in here.
There's some little pins. Them are on the ground. The ratchet wrench.
It's like we're taking off the alternator.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, none of those are pins, Dad.
You got a ratchet? Give me a 3/8 ratchet.
With a 10?
There's one right here.
Take all the wrenches out of the black box and we'll find it. They're down there. There you go.
There you go.
Here's a bolt.
I had my 10 over here.
Here's a bolt.
There ain't no 10mm ratchet wrenches in there?
There is no pins.
Oh, this thing's so heavy.
Damn, doing the other thing.
Yeah. Well, there's one right here. Doesn't this go through that?
And where were the 10s?
Water pump.
Is that the final bolt? Have the
They're in the motorhome.
But let me come towards you a little. Yeah, I left that video in there.
Bonk head.
Okay, that's not one. We're trying to get this bracket off. Trying to see what holds it on. So it looks like I'm taking off the alternator bracket or the power steering bracket. Didn't we take the power steering off in the last video? Any more on there? Or maybe I just edited all these in because you guys are over there arguing about the 10mm. Tyler said that. I don't know.
You sure there's not a 10?
This is the alternator bolt.
Oh my Jesus! Yeah. Look, I went to on this. Comes with the mountains.
But back it up because you're talking over it. What is this one right here?
You sure there's not a 10 and the 3/8 in there?
Oh my Jesus! Yeah. Look, I went to the bottom. I even went through the tray. Those reported after the fact. I guarantee that.
Wait, what are these? What's this? It's a 10 and a 3/8.
Yeah, that is staged. That is staged as a mother. That's a staged event. You probably got my nephews involved.
If there had been a snake, they'd have bit you.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, you're right. I
No,
missed.
they were-
I
they
missed.
were in the motor.
I forgot where those were.
They were in the motor.
I know how to organize tools. I know how to do this. I've been doing it since I was a little kid. I know how to do it.
Yeah, I snuck them in there when you weren't looking.
Yeah. I was gonna say I organized your tools for a long time. I know how to do it.
Yeah, so you're over there looking for them for like 15, 20 minutes, and they just weren't there the whole time. Dad's like, they're right there. They're not there. So
Man,
then,
I was like finding all the metric screws and everything, like getting down to it.
yeah.
Jeez, do that again. That was
So I popped the hose off thinking that the radiator was drained, and it wasn't.
crazy.
Made a mess. Then we got the drain fan after. I think up till that point we weren't really making that big of a mess.
I don't think I've ever pulled an engine out without spilling antifreeze on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
It's just, no matter how careful.
Yeah.
Just, even if I got it to where it was coming out and it was dry, it will all of a sudden tip and
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so when I got the engine home, the core, the block, there was antifreeze all over my trailer.
All right.
So it like all the way home, it was just flying out of the engine, still just flying everywhere. Just antifreeze everywhere. I pulled off that wiring harness and basically just kept pulling stuff off. I don't remember what that
That's
was.
why you do all your underneath work first. You go under and get everything disconnected underneath, because you're going to end up spilling antifreeze everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you don't want to be down there laying in it trying to get another bolt out.
Yeah, touching
Yeah.
all that sticky everywhere.
Yeah.
So that's why you do your underside first, all your motor mounts and bell housing and torque converters and starter motors and everything else you need to do underneath first. And then you start working on draining the antifreeze, because it's going to go everywhere.
Yeah.
For the end, for the engine down. Come on, man. You guys control where it's going. I'll lift it up and roll.
Right.
Slow!
All right. Now we're going to lift and you're going to pull that out. Pull it out.
Yeah!
I think I'm pulling off the grounds there. Ground bolt.
Ground. We're going to have to remember.
Just going around pulling all the wiring off at this point.
The last little bits, the hanging uppies.
Yeah, just trying to get all the wiring off so we could get it out.
We've got the new engine opening.
The wind is blowing something fierce today.
Yeah.
Putting in the chains. I think you're putting in bolts there.
Oh yeah, I wasn't here for that. That's why it's going smooth.
Where were you?
How's that work?
I don't think so. Maybe
You were there at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, you're
that's
still
the-
here.
That's the same day with the wrenches.
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah, this is all the same
This is
day.
still all the first day.
We were putting the bolts in and the chains on. Then we start jacking the motor up.
Am I behaving then?
I don't know. You might be breathing in your machine
Oh.
at this point. Out in the truck.
I'm like well,
This before we had to go to Harbor Freight.
It's enough, I guess. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pump it.
Battery and the.
Oh wait, was I at Harbor Freight?
No, we haven't.
Oh.
We haven't
Card
figured
on
that
I
out
figured
yet.
out we needed to yet.
Starting to get somewhere now.
Okay, that's probably good.
It's getting harder to pump. I'll pull back here.
There's not a front motor mount, is there?
No, I think we're just stuck on this driver's side.
Pump
just a
with my
titch.
whole body weight.
Oh yeah, this is where that distributor's sticking on the back.
The EGR valve.
The EGR valve thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if lifting does anything. Yeah, I don't know. I think we were still stuck on exhaust The other one came off. and maybe motor mounts.
The exhaust and motor mounts, because we ended up taking the motor mounts off a different way.
Yeah, because that one was broken and the other one came out a different way.
Yeah.
We undid the wrong bolt.
Right,
Yep.
Needed to undo the 3 that were going straight down
right.
on each side.
Yeah. So if you do this, don't do the 2 long ones on the bottom.
Yeah,
Do
do
the
the one
take
that's-
off the fender skirts and yeah, just take them off.
Do the hard work. Like you see the hard way. Do
It's-
it.
Yeah.
It's the hard
It's
way.
easier to take the fender skirts off.
Yeah.
We didn't, but
Right.
we should have.
Yeah, the hard way that you can see is gonna suck. Just do it. Just automatically go for
and
it.
then go through the wheel well, and there's 3 bolts. Take those ones out if you do this.
Don't do the easy way.
clear.
Oh, we missed it.
Dad, you good?
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, you were running the camera. That's why you weren't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that or not. I'm shaking this thing. Dad's down under there, probably with his hand in the way. I'm just like yanking on
Is this a
it.
replay?
Yeah, I rewound it again because we missed
Did you
it.
put it on slow motion?
No.
Clear. Dad, you good?
Dang.
See, look, he's under there. Dad's under there. Like, who knows where his hand is? And I'm just like shaking that thing till it eventually slips.
Do you have a slow motion off for that?
No.
Dang.
You think we need a slow motion?
No, play it again though. That was the camera was right in the right spot again. What? That was good.
It could have been back a little more because we
Yeah.
didn't see the chain. It just drops.
I mean, at least you get a spoon like that.
Clear.
That's pretty wild.
Dad, you good?
Look, and there's my dad. Hey.
Front chain jumped off the hook.
Should have said I lost my hat.
That
Did it just pop off?
was crazy.
You wanna?
You. What
Yeah,
happened?
and I wonder if that's when we crunched the oil line or not.
Yeah, that's not
When we
good.
what did what?
I wonder if that's when we crunched the oil line. Because the oil cooler line had a big old hole in it when we were
Oh,
done. I
yeah,
wonder if we
yeah.
dropped it
Yeah,
right there
could've
on the
been.
engine. Or the engine on the oil cooler line.
That's why you've had a problem with his because of the fall.
No, I bought new ones.
I know, but that's why because
Yeah.
of this. That's all pissed off. You gotta say sorry.
I mean, it might have been leaking before. The thing is, where it's leaking now, the most current leak is around where there was a bunch of oil before. So
Right.
it might have just been that O-ring was already toasted, and we didn't pull it out and check it. So I'll put a new one in. But it was a really slow leak before,
Right.
and it's pretty slow now.
See if we can hook it
So
onto that other link, onto the other chain.
yeah.
Right, that
Pull it
was
out.
pure craziness. I think we're gonna get into a firewall again.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's way better. That's smarter.
So right there, we hook it through the chain. So it's still the hook through the chain
Well, it's
instead of around the other hook.
Yeah, that hook got leaning back too much. Let it slip off the
Yeah.
front.
that's too relaxing.
Front of the Suburban underneath.
So then basically we jack it back up and realize the EGR is in the way. So I think in the next scene we end up taking that off. But we'll kind of figure out too that the water pump's going to be in the way. I think
That
after
pulley,
the
yeah.
EGR.
I mean, like literally, if we could just like cryo the whole thing and just freeze it, and then pull it up, that would be the way to do it.
What do you mean? Freeze it?
Yeah, cryo it though. Like get like mass amounts of liquid oxygen and just cryo it so it froze and then lift it up.
When would you do that?
I don't think it would shrink enough.
Freeze it?
You
Then
mean
when you
so
drop
it
it,
would
then
shrink?
it shatters into little pieces.
Oh, we won't drop it. We'll just lift it up real nice.
You're thinking freezing it would make it small enough it would fit coming out?
Yeah, I don't think it would. It's like
Think so?
No, it's like 100 degrees is like a thousandth of an inch
I know, but
or
see-
something like that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it just wouldn't. I don't think. We pulled the EGR off. Now we're seeing if we can get it twisted just right, but we figured out it wouldn't. So now we're going to take off the water pump. So we should have taken the water pump off first because now it's really hard to do while it's hanging in the air.
Missing one bolt.
But we take the water pump off and then basically, let me see. Let me skip ahead a little because I think I left this scene too long. Yeah, I'm still taking the water pump off. So
How
then
come
we
each
try
time we
to
go
lift
forward,
it.
we get more terrain, like we look more mangy. Like, as you go more forward, it's like more oil, more. It's like we're
Like-
going through some shit here. Like this millimeters part is just like wearing everyone down. Like
Because it's like we thought that we had it out.
Right.
Like it was in the air dangling.
Right.
And then it's just like, oh, no.
no,
Just kidding.
no.
Nope. You got to just take one more thing out.
right.
Yeah, we got it disconnected for the most part, but then just to get it to come out,
And then
we
it's
had
like
to keep going back in and taking more parts off.
Yeah. So the EGR, and then we're like, okay, now we got it. Then the water pump's in the way. So then we take that off. And then now we're here where we jack it up and the crank pulley's in the way too. So, but I don't think we had a puller or the right puller or whatever. So we sent Tyler to Harbor Freight. So now we're going back down in, and this time we went back down in before trying to pull the puller off or the pulley off, the crank pulley.
right.
So now we went and got a puller, so we're pulling the crank pulley off here. And I think after that's off, it comes out.
Yeah.
Still pulling it. Oh, here's where it comes out right here.
Traveled so far.
I think it's off now. Oh, that's good. It did come out over the top of the bolt.
I think we took the radiator out too, didn't we?
Yeah.
For some reason that didn't get filmed, but now the
Yeah,
radiator's gone.
Yeah, we didn't film taking the radiator out, but we had to take the radiator out. I think we took it out after the water pump.
Trip
thinking
to
that
Harbor
would help.
Freight.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
radiator.
I don't think that we needed to, but I think we just did it so that we wouldn't ding it up.
Look at it, brand new.
Yeah.
Just like that. Just perfect. Now go up again. Yep. I think you're good. That got us past the crankshaft right there. Those oil lines are acting like little buffers. I don't think I think it was only that bolt in the front on that bracket. I don't think those bolts I took out had nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, that's where we're learning right there.
Up, they were just old pan bolts.
All pan bolts.
Keep it going. Don't know what engineers are thinking.
4 years ago, I took the oil cap off of this thing.
Yeah.
So what I said right there is 3 or 4 years ago, I took the oil cap off. and I like didn't put it back on the engine. I left it sitting in the engine bay.
Right.
And then I just left to go somewhere. And then later realized that I didn't have an oil cap anymore. But like I figured it was gone, but
Oh yeah.
Still down there, huh?
There it is.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
Bought another one.
How'd it hang there for all this time?
Just sat in there for like 3 years.
Right.
Like it's
right over
up
your
there.
head. Yeah. Right there. Look at that baddie. Oh yeah.
Here I can do this.
Yeah,
it's
see,
right there.
Right there.
That thing's been in there for like 3 or 4 years, just chilling. Like who knows how many miles.
Idea. There's a bolt down there too. Did we?
Well, we dropped that bolt.
Okay. That's the one we need to pick up. There, I reminded you.
Yeah, I don't know. I swear. Unless we didn't take the oil cap off, it's still on it.
It's still on it, yeah.
No, we didn't dig it.
This is the OG, I guess.
That's like the longest reach right there.
Oh!
Not on the ground.
I drop it. That time it hit the ground though.
All that well positioned.
Nice.
So there it is. This is more or less just the time lapse of us pulling the engine out of a different view or whatever, but it's out now. So I think the next one we do will be taking all the stuff off of the old engine and cleaning it and putting it on the new engine.
Look at how much jacking that is, man. Like,
Yeah.
Can you count that? It was like 600 strokes, man. That's wild.
Yeah, that cherry picker barely made it through this endeavor too. It's like leaking all over my driveway now.
It's like dying. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, it needs new seals.
Me. Right on. I can't wait for the next one. Heck yeah. I mean, I was there, but I still like watching it. Like again, hee-haw. That was a good time. Get your popcorn out, suckers.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.